Hear that noise, feel that feeling. This could be the Championship's night of nights. A premier occasion in front of the nation. The Championship looking at its best, feeling at its best. It is sounding at its best. And the two best in this league right now are walking into a football arena which is sizzling with emotion, full of tension, overflowing with expectation. Rodoni, bit of space to turn into. Here's the debutant, Onyeka, who launches that ball out to Sakamoto. As Coventry City make their way forward here. Sakamoto's cross, Haji right off the post! Almost a stunning start from Coventry City. De Silva, Mason Clark, too much on that for De Silva. But this stadium is rising up because Haji Wright came within inches of putting Coventry City in front.
It's just a blistering start from Coventry. Sakamoto, so good at this, dropping the shoulder. The weight, the angle of the ball in is fantastic. Haji Wright should score. It's a big miss for me. Now he's in space, he's in between defenders, uses the pace that's on the ball, should be tucking that home, and he knows it.
Now Britton. There's Hackney. Now Whittaker, he might take this on. It's Whittaker. He will always take that on in that kind of situation, and more often than not, he delivers. Conway waits to be waved back on. There's Haji Wright. Sakamoto looking to cause Borough problems again. He's found a way through. Now Rodoni across the face of goal and touched in. Coventry City make the first move as they look to take back what was theirs. Top spot in the Championship. Haji Wright lurking. Haji Wright with an important touch, and Coventry City have the edge.
Well, it all starts from the Coventry press, making it really difficult for Middlesbrough to play out of their own half. The ball is clipped forward. I think Van Everijk wins an initial header. As the ball is cleared, there's a challenge there from Van Everijk, which keeps it in the Borough half, and then it's just brilliant footwork from Sakamoto. Dancing feet, just takes 2-3 Borough players out of the game. Rodoni does the right thing, creates some space, drills it across. Look at Haji Wright's positioning there. He's got the wrong side of Luke Ayling. All it needs is a touch because there's a lot of pace on the ball. He missed that big early chance. And it's all about your mental strength. Are you still willing to get into goal-scoring positions? He was, and he gets his rewards.
Latibodia. Morris hits the deck and doesn't get what he was looking for that time, and here's Ephron Mason Clark. Haji Wright's up there with him. It's Mason Clark who couldn't pick out the bottom corner.
He just doesn't wrap his instep around it enough. The idea is right, but once again, where does the chance come from? Squeezing Middlesbrough, being aggressive. They're winning the ball back. There's a little nudge on the midfielder there. I don't think it is a foul. Once they turn Middlesbrough around, Luke Ayling's got a problem here. Mason Clark is looking to use the centre-half as a screen, just bend that ball round him so Solbring can't see it. It doesn't keep it on target.
There's Malanda, who will always back himself with the ball at his feet. Target with the cross, it's Whittaker. And doing the defending at the far post was Jay De Silva.
Well, he gets round on the coverage, not close to Morgan Whittaker. But he does the next best thing. If you can't directly challenge him, make sure you're goal side of him and you're there to block the goal-bound header.
Middlesbrough get a second half underway. Some first 45 minutes at the CBS Arena. How about the second part of this contest? It has been a little bit anxious around here of late. Frank Lampard admits that they haven't been as fluid. Coventry have lost a bit of zip, been a bit more hesitant. We have seen leaders drop off before, but then find their feet again, find their form again, and get the job done. And Frank Lampard hoping that that'll happen here, but Middlesbrough knocking on the door right at the start of the second half, and Whittaker again with a headed effort.
Well, it's a stunning start to the second half, and Borough getting on the ball, getting up the pitch. getting a quality cross in. Riley McGree does so well just to manipulate the ball past a couple of Coventry defenders. Great cross. I think Morgan Whittaker will be disappointed he's not kept that down. He's not under a lot of pressure. He's coming onto the ball. Seems to time it pretty well. It's not that convincing a header. Should be heading it towards one of the corners. Should be doing better.
Aidan Hackney driving with the ball as he loves to do. And Hackney's continued his run. It's Hackney unable to generate the power.
Yeah, it's a snapshot under pressure. Middlesbrough just growing in confidence, in dominance in this second half, getting their key players into advanced positions. It's not an easy chance for Hackney. He's under pressure.
It's Haji Wright! Coventry City have found their Mr. Right in front of goal again. Middlesbrough caught, Middlesbrough hit, and Coventry City, who have broken Borough hearts and stolen their dreams from them before, now they're looking to try and destroy them again.
Well, Coventry showing they can score and play in very different ways. First half, stepping onto Middlesbrough, causing no end of problems in their own half. Scoring, this time a bit more passive, looking to stretch the game. It's an excellent forward ball from the goalkeeper, but defensively, I look at Malander and Ayling. They're just not doing enough here. Not strong enough. Their positions as a pair, not good enough. Too easy for Haji Wright to get in. That said, he's still got to compose himself and take the chance. Great concentration. And just really concentrates on getting a good side foot on that and tucking it home. And they were being really pummeled start of this second half, Coventry. That is a huge goal in the race for the Premier League.
Sakamoto. Haji Wright, he's gone for it. Hat-trick hunting, but left disappointed that time. Coventry looking to get bodies back here. Sarmiento, now Conway. Morris arriving on the scene. Aidan Morris. Sarmiento strikes the post. It was almost perfect.
He just doesn't seem to get the bend on the ball. He seems to hit it too straight, too true. That's maybe why it hits the post and comes back out rather than kind of kissing the post and going in. Positive play from Morris. It's a great strike. It doesn't seem to move so close. This game far from over.
Target. Hackney. Morris arriving. It's McGree! Is that the first step back on the road to recovery for Middlesbrough? This is not done yet.
Well, Middlesbrough needed a response to going 2 down, and they've got on the ball, they got at the pitch, and they've finally shown a bit of quality. It's an emphatic finish from Riley McGree, using the width, getting a cross in. The first shot is blocked by Latavodiere, but that is a clinical strike. It's not an easy chance. Bouncing ball, could get that horribly wrong. It's game on.
Now it's the Teesiders making the noise here, but Coventry City through Eccles, looking to drive Middlesbrough back. The claiming handball, penalty! Another twist!
Well, let's have a look at Matt Targett's arms, hands here. As his cross is played in. You know, his arm is away from his body. It's not in a natural position. That's why there's no complaints from him. I think he knows the problem that he's got. His arm is above shoulder level. You need to keep your arms down. I'm not saying put them behind your back, but you can't have your arm that high when a cross is being played in.
17 seconds from the restart. The Middlesbrough fans were singing. Haji Wright on a hat-trick against Sol Bryn. in this top of the table championship battle. How's your nerve? Some can barely watch. Haji Wright with a straight run-up to begin with. Here he comes. Haji Wright may have put Coventry out of sight. Big players, big moments, big nights. And right now, these are the nights for Coventry City and for Haji Wright.
Well, a couple of big deep breaths, 3 massive goals in the race for promotion. Now, Solbrin actually reads where Haji Wright strikes this, but the pace, the width that's on the penalty, you're never going to get a hand to it and keep it out. It's a brilliant penalty when you consider the pressure, what's at stake. Absolutely outstanding finishing from Haji Wright.
The championship, eh? Ayling, nicely done through the middle there, and Rushworth right behind that effort from Strelets. But nice neat play from Middlesbrough to open up Coventry. Sarmiento. Oh, wayward effort in the end from Munro. And this place is about to explode with joy. Coventry City's charge towards the Premier League reignited. Coventry City have been chasing rainbows, waiting for heroes in sky blue to take them back to the elite. These could be the players. They reclaim top spot. They move a step closer. They flex their muscle again. It is finished. Coventry City 3, Middlesbrough 1.